Coming up next, we have the Wandsworth Sunday Roast. So stick around for that.
Join Elliot Stewart and his special guest. Be there with your ears.
Okay, now, wow, I am very excited. So excited, I can't actually hide it.
Sunday.
Hello. Yes, I am and still will always be Elliot Stewart here on Wandsworth Radio on the Wandsworth Sunday Roast. It is my actual... Is it my last show? No, it's not. It's my penultimate show. They're allowing me to do 2 more, and this is it. Now, I was going to do it alone, but I thought doing it alone is a bit innuendo-y. But so I managed to get some person to help me. Mark Keegan, are you there?
I am. Good afternoon.
Get a grip. Hello, yes. So good to see you again. How is Clark Megan, your lookalike?
He's doing very well.
He's not bad, is he? He's doing a lot of stunt work at the moment, mainly for you when you feel a bit too tired and you can't be bothered to the shop. He's out there going to Waitrose and Sainsbury's, and other shops are available, obviously. But how are you? Are you good? Sweaty?
I'm good.
Looking hot?
I'm looking forward to the penultimate show. I mean, it's sad because it is the penultimate show.
It's sad because they're allowing me to do another one. That's the sad bit. Like, can this just end? But no, we're still going. But some things are coming to an end, like Hat Girl and Dobbin, your amazing superhero thing.
I know.
We've got a last episode of that, and the last ever episode of Screamer-Rama, the Horror of Wandsworth, and the last ever episode of Dr. Waheasel for a bit, and some new little treaty bits, if you've been listening to me on this station for a long time. But I'm going to stop talking now because... It is. Lulu Miller, is that you? Hello. There, she had a big smile. You can't see it on the radio, but it's filling the studio. This is scary. Wow. I'll put them away, dear. And yes. So, good to see you again. Hello.
Thanks.
When were you... I mean it. Thanks.
That was a bit,
What?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. What, was that me being flirty? I have no idea. But so next to you is Melissa, though. Hello.
Yeah.
You brought a Melissa, and you're here again as well.
I am, yeah.
Because you were here, was it last week?
No, week before.
I'm sorry, I have no idea with time and everything. But what I do know is that you're going to be in a few of the sketches that I've written, and Mark's written lots of other things as well. And you've written a few since you've been here.
Yes.
And they're not in this week's show.
No.
But you should write more.
I should.
Yes, Yeah, so while you're not doing something, just write something. Give the woman a pencil.
My problem is that I'm always doing something at the moment.
You are. Well, we'll do a bit of a shameless plug for that later about what you're up to. Is that it? Is there anybody else in the studio?
Yeah!
Wait a minute, hang on. I think Sarah Mason has managed to creep in again. Here she is.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, Sarah.
Hello.
You're back. I don't think you've been here for a very long time.
I haven't been.
Why didn't we lock the door? How did she get in?
Oh,
fine.
Being so horrible.
I can't help it.
Really.
Yes,
I know.
uniquely. Yes.
You told me so last night.
Yes, good enough of that. Anyway, let's not talk about that and play some music.
I'm not trying to
Honestly,
break up
wife,
the
it didn't happen. I wish it didn't happen. That you and him,
I mean, no. No one is taking Screamer, is that right?
No, you've just skipped a page, love.
Oh,
Hang on a
sorry,
second.
love.
Please ignore
Pages
this.
aren't numbered.
This will sound different. This is going out live, but I'll edit it on live.
Oh,
You got
I'm so
that?
sorry.
You have to say, what do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm kidding.
So where does that leave me? That's your line. Oh, damn it. Do you want to give that cue again? Here we go. Do you want to go from what do you mean? Yeah, I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
I interrupted. And go.
What do you mean?
Yeah, it's much better. We've got to say the word bum several times over. I mean, it's a 60s record. It's right. Mark, who is a big aficionado, if that's the word, of Pete and Dud. You hadn't really heard it before, had you?
I hadn't, no.
Because you were saying, is it on the Bedazzled soundtrack?
Yeah.
And it isn't. No, it's good. And what was the thing about... Isn't she a sweetie?
Isn't she a sweetie?
Oh, isn't she a sweetie?
Isn't she a sweetie?
Yes, he jumped into...
How is Lady Cynthia?
What a wonderful...
Viewed as ever, yes.
Yes, I like that. Yes, what a lovely country seat. Can we say that? We just said it. Yes, so anyway, so I will be playing more Pete and Dud later on. You and I have done a few Pete... We won't do it right now.
We won't do it now.
But we have done a lot of Pete and Duds, which are on YouTube somewhere, and we used to enjoy doing that.
I think they're a big influence on our work.
I think so.
I'd like to say we were a big influence on their work, but...
Retrospectively in the past.
Yes.
So which one of us is the sexy one that's going to get lots of success in Hollywood? That's for you.
Yes, you're the tall one.
The tall, bitter one.
But you're the one who's going off to Norfolk, so you might get lots of success in the Norfolk area.
There's a big film industry. I'm about to make it happen, but not for a little while yet. Meanwhile, not you, it was Sarah getting ready. But you were just saying, as I'm getting everything, can you turn the fan off, please? Sorry.
He's the only fan we've got.
I know. Turn Dave off. Turn Dave down. Sorry, Dave. No, because we've got to end the ambience of what we're about to do next, which is Screamer-Rama, the Horror of Wandsworth. Which is he still? He can't find the button. Meanwhile, Mark's trying to find the button with Lulu. Any second now, he can find it steadily. No, dear. She's getting married as well. Yes, thank you. Right. Is it off? It is. Sorry, we're going to have to sweat our way through this. I hope you appreciate it. Okay, so, yes, now, Screamorama, the horror of Wandsworth. Basically, I think we haven't had an episode since January, so stop moving the microphone. She's like this. Leave it alone. Honestly, get a thing in her hand, leave it alone. Put it down, woman. Oh, dear, that's woman. Lady. Female person. Madam. That's not patronising. Put it down, dear. Put it down, dear. That's fine. Okay, I've done Brucey then. Can't help myself, really. It's just there. I know, it's awful. My wife says, don't do that voice in the bedroom. It's not good. Higher, lower. No, that's just not good.
No, it doesn't go down well.
Oh, dear, now. Stop it. Yes, nothing for repair. Now, yes. I might for myself now.
I don't know. What's your problem,
I don't know. Let's not talk about it. Yes. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So Screamorama, we did do a final episode which involved the main characters being eaten by a giant dinosaur. I thought that was it. There is no more. Well, I was fibbing because I thought I'll do another one. Yes, that was the mild singing sensation that is Mark Coleman. He's good, despite my wife saying one day he'll learn to sing. No, he's fine.
He's dead now.
What?
He's dead, though.
No, he's not. Mark Coleman is very much alive.
Oh, is he?
Yes, we can chat. What I do is, Lulu, could you look outside? Because I saw Mark Coleman sort of standing on a roof there. Could you just wave at him?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, his eyeliner's running in the heat a little bit.
Yeah, so he's all right.
Yeah.
Melissa, have you worked with Mark Coleman? Do any 80s celebrities?
No. Well, no.
You weren't sure for a second. You go, does that count?
I'd have to think about that.
Okay.
Shall we say hello? Look, he's waving goodbye. Oh, he's in his bedsitter.
Look, he's getting all the... I knew, like, sitting there going, I bet Mark can do some soft sell jokes. It's the hard sell joke. It's the hard sell.
It is a hard sell.
So basically, that was the show. We've still got 10 minutes. We've got a few songs to play and that kind of thing. But what I haven't done is do any shameless plug-in. Is there any shows that need advertising? Am I doing anything? No, nothing, not at all.
Awkward.
I've got Colour House Comedy Club at the end of this month.
Have you? You have. You weren't sure, but you don't care about it that much that you didn't even mention it at the moment.
Well, no, I thought Melissa was doing something.
No,
I'm doing my.
Hang on, I've got to get that music ready to do the thing. Hang on. I go. Right, we're going over now to like shameless plug there, and right. Hello, so little Melissa. Hello. Right, hello. Quite little. Are you quite short? I don't know. You're not short of information about the things that you're doing recently, which is an arty thing. Is that right? What's it on? Tell me all about it.
I am doing a two-handed marionette show, and we're going to be at Loseley House next weekend.
Yes. Can you do marionettes with one hand? It's not special. You've got two hands.
It's better if you've got two hands.
It is. Everything's better if you've got two hands. So what happens in this show, and when is it on?
It's at Loseley House. We're there with the garden show. It's not next weekend. It's the weekend after, actually.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And that's all right.
Why am I apologising? You got it wrong. Yes.
It was me that got it wrong.
Yes.
And basically, it is Lola the circus cat. So this boy, Zach, is told by his parents that they don't have very much money, and so the family are going to have to cancel Christmas.
Oh.
And so he decides that he's going to earn some money by putting his cat into a circus, and there is hilarity that ensues because obviously the circus already has a dog.
So are these spoilers? Are you spoiling a lot of it already? Is there a lot more to it than that?
There is a lot more to it than that.
That's great. Anybody else got anything to advertise? Sarah, are you doing anything? Or Mark, are you doing anything?
I have a show that I'm doing at the end of the month in Harlow.
Right.
Phoenix Theatre on the 28th. It's my Edinburgh show, A Beginner's Guide to Bondage.
Goodness.
But
is that how old Bond might be? Not kinky things?
Well,
yes,
it's not a demonstration of bondage.
Right.
If that's what
you can just
think
imagine
by the title.
Right.
Well, it's not an imagination either, but
real.
it is a good laugh.
Right. Okay. When's that on again?
28th of the Phoenix.
July,
Theatre.
August, September.
July.
Thank you.
In Harlow.
Okay. And Mr. Mark, do you have anything? I asked earlier on. Nothing. Everything.
No.
Selling a TV. What have you got, Mr. Mark?
Also on the 28th, you'll have to get in the time machine.
Yes.
Is the Colour House Comedy Club for this month, and we've got Harriet Brain, who's been on this show.
Oh yeah, the musical lady. Oh yes.
Musical lady.
I saw that going on because she did the show, and you sneak up to her and went, "Hey, do you want to be in a comedy show?" I don't know why you put the accent on for, but it worked, and she is.
I know. And Josh Faulkner, who's also a wrestler as well as a stand-up comic, so he'll have some
putting a few interesting and stuff
to say.
Yeah, and when's that on?
Friday the 28th of July. It's starting at 8:30 this month because you can also turn up at 7 and see Songs of Pooler, I think it's called. It's another Edinburgh preview, but check out the Colour House Comedy website for further details.
Promised, that's it. I'm afraid accent disappears. Thank you, Paul. Well, that's it. Almost. Not quite. That was the penultimate show that I'm doing, but I must go crazy, and I will, for our amazing guests today, Melissa Stanton, Sarah Mason, Mark Keegan, who made a weird random noise then. My name is Elliot Stewart. My coach has finally turned into a pumpkin next week, but I'm still going to be me all the time. I can't help it. But basically, I want to thank you guys. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Because I don't know whether I've known Mark for a very, very long time and other guys for ages. When was the first show we ever did? 2003?
2003.
And this man had me stripped naked. That's how you audition in London. Just my underpants, doing a dance to James Brown, which
we played earlier.
We did, and we also did a show called Freak Weather Conditions in a place called Kilburn. It should have been called Freak Weather Conditions in a place called Kilburn. We would have done much better if we called it that. Basically, we did lots of shows then, and that didn't involve too much nakedity. Though James Tweedy, who's a well-known cool actor, we had him dressed as a lady, and he was very convincing. I must admit,
a bit too convincing.
It was. Some of the audience were like, he turned around, they're like, oh, or modern day, we're like, yay, because that's what the whole world is about now, is acceptance of the fact that James Tweedy looks really good in a dress.
Yes.
So we should send that to him. I can't believe I'm saying that. So if James Tweedy is tuning in, I don't know.
That means we've got 2 listeners.
It is time to dash, but thanks again, everybody, for coming along to the show. See you next week, listening to me, tuning in, listening to you. Cheerio, bye-bye.